guys, Miss Harbison here again. I'm about to tell you all about The Wife of Bath's Tale, which is, of course, a story of love. And the wife of Bath is going to tell you in her prologue that she is the best person to tell this story. Why? Because she's been married several times. Lucky for her, all her husbands have died. So obviously she knows the best about love, the most about love. So that's what her story is about. She actually is going to tell the story of a higher class person, which is interesting. So this man is essentially about to be punished. All right. And what happens is the queen, he's been taking advantage of some women. So he's about to be punished, begs for his life, and the queen says, I tell you what, I will give you 1 year. 1 year to scour the countryside and answer one question. And if at the end of that 1 year you can answer that question, then I'll give you your life. So he's like, deal, done, let's do it. And her question is, you have to figure out what women want. Oh, man, crazy question. So this man's like, okay, no problem, I can do that. Well, fast forward a year, and he still doesn't have the answer. He's supposed to appear before the queen again tomorrow and, hey, either give me the answer to the question or die. So he's going along. He sees this really old lady. Old lady's like, dude, I know the answer. And he's like, oh, you do? That's awesome. I'll do anything. So she says, okay, you promise to give me whatever I ask for. Always a dangerous bet to take. Don't ever say yes to that if you have the option. She says, you promise to do whatever I ask, and I will tell the answer. So he's like, deal. So he shows up. She tells him the answer. He presents it to the queen, and she's like, ha-ha, yay, you're right. And then the old woman says, queen, I gave him that answer, and you know what? He owes me whatever I ask. The queen's like, okay, what is it? She says, I want him to marry me. Realize this is like super old lady, okay? Like really, really old, ugly woman. And this man is kind of a womanizer. And so he's like, really? That's terrible. But what can he do? It's either marry her or be executed. So he says yes, and they're married. Then there is a dilemma. Turns out she's magical. And she says, here's the deal. You look really sad. It's their wedding night. She's like, why are you so sad? Okay, can you imagine? It's like, ooh, honeymoon night. Come on, Grandma. And he says, well, to be frank, you're kind of ugly and old. And she said, all right, I tell you what, you have a choice. I will either A, stay old and ugly, but I will be the most faithful wife in the world. I'll never cheat on you. I will be devoted to you. I will love you completely. Or B, I will magically transform myself into the most beautiful woman in the world. I mean, I will be so gorgeous. All your friends will want me and be jealous of you. But I will be unfaithful to you. All the time. You'll never know what man I'm with because I'll just be running around all over the place. So those are your options. And his answer is the moral of the story. So read and find out what he decides. Enjoy The Wife of Bath's Tale.